I'm Sebastian, and this for Mrs. Benthos, and I'm reading The Mitten by Jane Brett. Once there was a boy named Nicky who wanted his new mittens made from wool as white as snow. At first, his grandmother Baba did not want to knit white mittens. If you drop one in the snow, she warned, you'll never find it. But Nicky wanted snow white mittens, and finally Baba made them. After she finished, she said, when you come back home, first I'll see if you're safe and sound, but then I'll look see if you still have your snow white mittens. So off Nicky went, and it wasn't long till one of his first new mittens dropped in the snow and was left behind. A mole, tired from tumbling along, discovered the mitten and burrowed inside. It was cozy and warm, just like the right size. He decided to stay. A snowshoe rabbit came hopping by. He stopped for a moment and admired his winter coat. It was then that he saw the mitten. He wiggled his feet. The first mole didn't think there was room, but when he saw the rabbit's big kickers, he moved over. Next, a hedgehog came snuffling along, having spent the day looking under wet leaves for things to eat, and decided to move into the mitten, warm himself. The mole and the rabbit were bumped and jostled, but not being once argue with someone covered with prickles, they made room. As soon as the hedgehog disappeared into the mitten, and a big owl attracted by the commotion, swooped down when he grumbled. But when they saw the owl's shiny talons, they quickly let him in. Up through the snow appeared a badger. He eyed the mitten and began to climb in. The mole, rabbit, and the hedgehog and the owl were not pleased. They no room left. But when they saw his diggers, they gave him a thump. He started snowing, but the animals were snug in the mitten. A waft of warm steam rose in the air. The fox stopped and to investigate just the side of the cozy mole. When the mole, rabbit, the hedgehog, the owl, and the badger saw his shiny teeth, they gave the fox lots and lots of room. The great big lumbered by. He speaked the mitten and plumped up, not beginning the one left out, and called he began to nose his way in. The animals were packed as tightly as they could, but what animal would argue with a bear? The mitten wheeled and stretched. It would pull and used. Too many times it sighed, but Baba's knitting held fast. along came Meadow Mouse, no bigger than an acorn. She wriggled into one space left and made herself comfortable on top of the great bear's nose. The bear, tinkled by the mouse whisker, gave an old sneeze. Ah, 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 ah. Choo! The force of the sneeze shot the men up into the sky and scattered the animals in all directions. On his way home, Nicky saw a white shape in the distance. It was the last man silhouetted against the blue sky. He ran to catch the Snow White. When he saw Baba's face in the window, first she looked if he was safe and sound. He saw that still he had his new mittens. This book is the Mitten, and Nicky wanted Snow White mittens, and Baba and her grandma said, "You can't. If you lose them, you'll never find it." And then she made it, and then he dropped it when he was climbing up a tree. And a mole moved in, and then a rabbit, and then someone else, and then an apple, then a fox, then a hedgehog, then a fox, then a bear, then a mouse, and then the mouse made the bear achoo! And it shot all the animals out, and Nicky saw his glove in the distance, and he ran to catch it, and Baba looked out the window, and he said, and she saw he was safe and sound, and then he saw that he had both of his mittens. Then he went inside, and Baba said, "Why is one of your mittens bigger than the other?" And then he said, "I don't know. Bye."